There's something, Doc, called the Kessler syndrome. Would you explain what that is? Because you could better than I.
Well, I don't know specifically what that is, but the scenario that...
Then I'll tell you.
No, the scenario that was portrayed with total catastrophic satellite failure by one satellite breaking apart, taking out 10 others, and each one taking out 10 others, until the whole space volume is filled with debris, so it takes out everything that's there. That's a real scenario.
The syndrome is that there's so much crap. When it hits another piece of crap, it shatters into many more.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Okay.
No, I thought that's what I just said.
So. I say it happens exponentially. That's what's different in my experience.
Let's look, 1 going to 10, going to 100. But okay.
But here's what they're worried about, that there's so much of this that in time it will bring down the satellites.
Yes, it can happen.
And then we could not have cell phones.
No, cell phones operate off of towers, typically.
But don't they bounce it off satellites?
Occasionally, but...
What about texting? That bounces off a satellite. No?
So most of your cell phone traffic is cell tower. But the point is well taken.
Here's what's clear. Bill wants Cuban cigars and he wants a cell phone. That's my takeaway of this whole thing.
The point is, yes, if you shatter a satellite, this is debris moving 17,000 miles an hour, and even chips of paint, if you get hit with them, that's a bad day for you. So yes, it is bad, and they took that to an extreme limit in the movie, and that was one of the truer things represented in the movie.
Right.
Compared with other things like she's a medical doctor repairing the Hubble telescope. Right. I don't think so. Okay? I don't send auto mechanics to operate on your heart. All right? So this was... So I tweeted that, and people got upset with me for that.
So upset. They were upset that...
They went...
Right. But they're okay that George Clooney is a ghost.
Spoiler alert!
Or not.
Yeah, it was more like a hallucination.
No, that's a hallucination.
It's really more
that's
like a hallucination.
You're right.
That's right. It was her fault, not his. He wasn't the real ghost. But here's the point. If the debris is low enough in the atmosphere, it will eventually drop out of orbit, because Earth's atmosphere does not have a sharp edge. It just fades to fewer and fewer atmospheric particles. And almost no matter your height, up to several hundred miles, you're going to hit some particles, and it'll slowly slow you down. And eventually you drop back to Earth burning up. In fact, we take full advantage of the atmosphere taking you out of orbit for satellites that we want to purposefully take out of orbit. If you take them out of orbit at a particular spot, it'll get lower and lower and plunk down in the Pacific Ocean, the great toilet bowl of satellite debris.
Are we going to be quizzed on this?
No, just
because I'm not taking notes.
He is
I
so
should be taking notes.
brilliant for a guy who looks like he plays bass in the Jay Giles band. That's all I have to say.